I'm Henry Roth, and I'm an unpaid spokesperson, a cheerleader, a supporter, and a phenomenal friend of the Whitehouse Institute of Design. What they do is unique, not only in Australia, but internationally, and I'm proud to put my name to it. I lecture at Parsons in New York. I am a designer with 3 generations of fashion experience. I am the current fashion editor of the Today Show. I was the mentor on Project Runway Australia. We live and breathe fashion, and we live and learn every day. And let me say that the campuses, the facilities, the lecturers, the whole way it's set up is for one goal, and that is to produce phenomenal designers that this country can be proud of. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't a design institute similar or anywhere near in Australia to the Whitehouse. What they have done is they have put young and up-and-coming designers on the map, not just in Australia, but internationally. The attention to detail, the passion that they do things, and also the professional level that is achieved is actually on an international level. Hands-on is everything. It's all very nice to pontificate, and we can all be professors of theory, but fashion is so hands-on. And I have to say, I've actually recently used some marketing students from the Whitehouse to help me on the styling of a Beauty and the Geek segment that had 1.4 million Australians watching it. So this is serious business. It's fun, but it's serious business. Recently, they've helped me styling a Today Show segment. I just came back from, and that's why I'm so beautifully dressed, a Marry Me Microsoft segment that was an international multimedia extravaganza, and had Whitehouse students also assisting me. So for me, hands-on is everything, and we're happy to work with the Whitehouse closely. Actually having their degree recognised speaks for itself.
I'm Leanne Whitehouse, founder of Whitehouse Institute of Design Australia. I absolutely love this business. It's 23 years old. In those 23 years, we've grown from a small vocational institution into a dual campus Sydney-Melbourne higher education provider of degrees in the design area. We love design. It is all about, everything is about design, about what is the latest, greatest, newest in interior design, style and creative direction, in fashion design. And that's what keeps us energised as a business. What is the newest? Where is it coming from? What are the latest shapes, silhouettes, textures, fabrics, photographers, the latest graphics that we can use in design to keep our college ahead of the rest. The students have that wonderful combination of studio practice balanced with the rigour of academic design theory and history, etc. But it is the studio practice that brings a student to the point where if they're a stylist, then they know everything to do with styling, and they can actually present from an editor's perspective. If they're an interior designer, they're well practiced in graphics, they're well practiced in rendering, certainly in all the CAD procedures. in hand drawing. You know, a lot of the old practices we still maintain. I think drawing is a very, very, very important part of being a designer. And while they still have to have the practice of regular drawing, whether it's fashion, interiors or styling, they still then translate that into a CAD performance space. We stand different to our other competitors in students when they come to college, they're here for 24 hours a week. You know, your average university course is 12 hours a week. So we are really fast-tracking a student through intensive learning so they're industry ready on graduation.
Hello, I'm Ian Tudor, the CEO of Whitehouse Institute of Design, Australia. We take students who've got a lot of enthusiasm, we put them together with passionate teachers, and we take them on a process of discovery in the world of design. The educational philosophy of Whitehouse Institute of Design has got three main streams. First of all, we pick up on their skills base and extend it. Most of the students come here with some level of skill or aptitude, but we basically push that to the limit.
I came into this degree thinking that I already know how to be interior designer. I'm a very technical designer, and one of the things I have learned whilst being here is that you can't just be technical. You need a broader vision, broader understanding of what you want to do as an interior designer.
There's another stream which is to increase their awareness of the cultural world in which we exist, and this comes through cultural studies, history of design, fashion design, interior design, styling, and to get them into the habit of research and validation of their ideas.
Whitehouse has been fantastic. I think the ability and the flexibility you gain through Whitehouse, it's quite practically focused, but you do get a sense of the academic.
And the third stream has to do with developing their professional capabilities so that they can survive in the commercial world and become mature designers.
It's opened my eyes to how important network is. I've never thought I was a good networker. I never thought I could do networking, but I found since coming here that I actually can, and how important it is.
We assess them, we negotiate them. It is a very thorough induction into their discipline.
Hello, my name is Anthony Roberto. I'm the Melbourne Campus Director at Whitehouse Institute of Design. Well, the campus was purpose-built. Anyone who comes through the front door is always awestruck by what they see. We've built a campus that meets the growing needs of our institute, but also it is fitted with state-of-the-art equipment as far as industrial machines are concerned, computers, wireless networks. It has all the facilities that any student would want from a campus. It's also pleasing that the majority of our students who will be graduating this year have all got some form of placement to go to.
I'm Dr. Melissa Laird, Academic Coordinator at Whitehouse Institute of Design, Australia. I think Whitehouse is at the forefront internationally. Our academic liaisons show us that we're certainly at the fore. The competitions and international forums in which our students participate show that our students are producing at a very high standard, that they are presenting sophisticated and complex design solutions to some very interesting questions posed.
The industry is very practical itself, so I think that Whitehouse really pushes a practical way of learning. You also get this sense of interaction with your peers where it's professional, but again you do gain that sense of, I guess you learn from other designers and you learn from each other, and you mix with different types of designers. So I think that's really what Whitehouse is about.
Whitehouse students are perceived as the hard-working ones, the problem solvers, and they have a professional attitude toward their work.
My name's Justine Taylor and I work for the Whitehouse Institute of Design in Sydney, and I teach second year fashion design or design science. I teach students how to design. I really feel strongly about giving the students the commercial underpinnings necessary to go out and operate in the industry, and in fact that is probably my strength. Risk obviously comes at a cost, at a financial cost, whereas at school we encourage them to make mistakes, take the risks, and really experiment with their creativity.
The main thing that I feel that I've got from Whitehouse is that I honed in on basically what I wanted to do. Whitehouse has given me the urge and the want to continue studying so that I can continue building that bridge to make me a better designer holistically.
My name's Charlie Brown, and I work for the Discovery Group, which is a clothing company that distributes Charlie Brown and Howard Showers. My job is to keep making clothes that people want to buy and that people can wear. Yes, there is a bit of risk in some things, and I don't mind a bit, but for 90% of it, I want to make something that people want to buy and that I can sell. They bring girls in and they send them out into the world as women. I think that Whitehouse girls are coming out with a much better understanding that it's just not a fun thing to do, and it's just not playing dress-ups anymore. It's a business, and that's what fashion is. It's a business. A lot of the girls have come and worked for me in all different capacities, whether it's production, whether it's in retail, or whether it's in design.
My name is Natalie. I have just secured a job working for Charlie Brown as an assistant fashion designer. I graduated from Whitehouse in 2008. It's definitely a very big stepping stone coming from college to industry, but I guess I am a fashion designer because I am designing clothes that are going to be in the stores.
Leanne's school has changed with the times. I've seen it grow from strength to strength. I've seen one school become two schools. I see international opportunities happen for the school, and for me that's exciting because I'm doing the same thing but in a different way.
Hello, I'm John Eussen and I represent the interior design industry. I'm a consultant to the industry and have been for many years across various companies that have their interior products or exterior products. Having worked with many designers for many years, what's obvious is those that actually have an educational background, you can tell the difference. Those that have an educational background are the ones that actually get the detail. The degree or the various courses that Whitehouse provide allow the detail that's required. It's once again, it's very easy to do interior decorating courses or design courses, yet when you go out into the real world, you're representing people's personality and you have to interpret what they're requiring. Now there's a lot of skill that comes with that. The students are actually working in industry from the day they start the degree, not when they leave.